this is Dr. Tasman Cordie. I have a functional medicine practice in Little Silver, New Jersey. And if you have fibromyalgia and the two main symptoms you have, or two of your very debilitating symptoms you have as part of fibromyalgia, are anxiety and depression, there are a few different things we can do in a very natural, drug-free way or drugless way to help that. One of the things I've seen with great results is Reiki, in part because Reiki is an energy healing technique that doesn't involve any touch that's painful, and fibromyalgia patients have such an enhanced or exquisite pain sensation that it's oftentimes easier to not touch them doing treatments. And Reiki is a really nice, gentle energy healing or energy moving technique that can really calm their nervous system in a very powerful way and help the anxiety and the depression not feel so out of control. The other thing that I've seen do a really good job of helping anxiety and depression is meditation, and there's so many kinds of meditation. So certainly doing some very kind of mechanical type meditation like progressive relaxation, where you start at your forehead, and then you go to your cheekbones, and then you think about your upper lip and your lower lip and your shoulders, and you kind of squeeze and then progressively relax each of those body parts and really take control over each of those body parts and notice what they're doing before, and then notice how you have control over relaxing that tissue and releasing the tension in that tissue and how it feels after. That progressive relaxation is very powerful. And I think it has a lot to do with reminding patients how much control they actually have over their physical body. And it's part of retraining their nervous system to stop over responding to normal stimulus. And of course, that's the fundamental problem in fibromyalgia, is that central nervous system over responds very inappropriately to stimulus, and it's a very real over response. They hurt way more than patients who don't, or people who don't have fibromyalgia. They hurt way more. They're much more sensitive to sounds. They're much more sensitive to lights or visual stimulus as well. And so again, progressive relaxation is a nice kind of meditation that helps calm that, and I think that it helps handle some of the anxiety, depression, just general kind of mood disorders that come along with fibromyalgia, because it helps quiet the nervous system and it helps regain control over the nervous system, so you don't feel all of the time like you're at the end of the tiger's tail, just getting flopped around by your emotions. You can actually settle into a really safe space of meditation and progressively relax each piece and part of your body and get control over your physical body so that your emotional body starts to follow suit. It's not always perfect. It's certainly not the only thing we're going to use to help anxiety and depression, but it's a really important piece of that. We know that with fibromyalgia, we have not enough serotonin and being produced, and serotonin will be produced in lower amounts as a result of food sensitivities, as a result of nutrient deficiencies, and subsequently a leaky gut. And then the gut simply doesn't make the proper hormones, which include serotonin. So most of our serotonin that our brain needs to control anxiety and depression, or to help us feel pleasurable and happy, comes from our gut, over 90% of it. And so if our gut is doing really well and very balanced, we know we make enough. But of course, gut problems are a significant part of fibromyalgia, and often IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, is part of the fibromyalgia complex of symptoms that we have and that we need to deal with to make everything better. So as we handle the food sensitivities, supplement for nutrient deficiencies, and help the gut become less leaky and more functionally working properly and creating the hormones that the brain needs to feel pleasure and feel happy, the anxiety and the depression calm down. So we take fibromyalgia and these classic anxiety and depression symptoms in fibromyalgia, and look at it from several different angles and help support it from several different angles, because we know that just doing dietary treatment is not going to fix it all. Just doing progressive relaxation isn't going to do it all. Just asking someone else to treat us with Reiki isn't going to fix it all. But all of those things together will oftentimes create a very powerful effect to quiet some of the anxiety and lift some of the depression and create better serotonin production overall, so we have better mood and emotional control of our lives, and that feels better.